Nearly 1,000 Indian students in Canada are facing an uncertain future after their post-graduation work permit. That is, PGWP applications were rejected. Notably, around 500 of these students are from Punjab. And for the past 3 weeks, they have been protesting in Calgary, Alberta, demanding a review of their cases and answers from Canadian immigration authorities. Despite heavy rain, extreme heat and difficult weather conditions, the students have continued their protest on the streets. Some students also started a hunger strike on July 29, calling for justice and immediate action. The students claim that they followed all the rules provided by their colleges, spent lakhs of rupees on their education and completed their courses with the belief that they would be eligible for work permits after graduation. However, they allege that these same courses are now being considered non-credible, leading to widespread PGWP rejections. Many students say that the rejection has caused severe mental stress and financial pressure. Several families in Punjab had taken huge loans, sold property or invested their life savings to send their children to Canada. And the students argue that they completed their education legally and should be allowed to work and build their careers instead of facing uncertainty and possible deportation. The biggest concern among the students is the threat of losing their legal status in Canada, and without a valid work permit, many fear that they may have to leave the nation. Some students claim that they are unable to find employment, renew important documents or access healthcare facilities after their applications were refused. Canadian authorities and Alberta Premier Danielle Smith have responded to the issue. Smith said that she would not directly describe Portage College as a fake degree provider, but suggested that the institution may have provided exaggerated information regarding permanent residency opportunities. Authorities have also warned that international students who do not have valid visas, legal status or permanent residency may be required to leave Canada. Several students have shared their personal experiences, as one student said that she arrived in Canada in July 2024, successfully completed her studies and never failed any subject. And according to her, students who registered before May 15, 2024 were told that they would be eligible for PGWP. Despite meeting the requirements, her application was rejected in July 2026, and she claimed that the rejection reason was linked to her recorded entry date in Canada, while other students who arrived with her received work permits. Students say that they received rejection letters from Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada after completing their studies, and according to them, around 250 students from Portage College had their work permit applications rejected within just 2 days, and they fear that the number of affected students could increase significantly. The affected students also claim that they spent nearly 32,000 Canadian dollars, around rupees 20 lakh on their education, and they say that many of their classmates received 3-year work permits, but their applications were rejected after July 2024 because their courses were declared ineligible. Students are questioning that why the same courses were considered valid when they enrolled but later became a reason for rejection. The situation has affected students' personal lives as well, as many say that their health cards have expired, driving licenses are becoming invalid, and they are struggling with anxiety and depression. Some students admit that they are scared to inform their families about the situation because of the financial burden already placed on them. Local gurdwaras in Calgary have stepped forward to support the protesting students by providing food, shelter and emotional support. Management committees have urged students not to take any extreme steps and assure them that help would be available during this difficult period. Immigration experts and legal advisors Raman Chahal and Harveer Sidhu have advised students to explore legal options instead of submitting fresh PGWP applications, and they suggested requesting reconsideration from immigration authorities and approaching the federal court within the required deadline after receiving rejection letters. They also warned that submitting another application could create further complications and increase the risk of receiving a removal notice. Experts have also advised students to consider enrolling in recognized public colleges within 90 days in order to restore their student status while continuing their legal battle. Notably, the crisis has mainly affected Punjabi students, with many families from cities like Jalandhar, Ludhiana and Amritsar among those impacted. And for all these students, the issue is not only about a work permit but also about their future, financial security and the dreams that brought them to Canada. They are now demanding transparency, fairness and a proper review of their applications. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.